Welcome along to Avin the Crack. It's
Avin the Crack!
New project. It is the Sierra Supra Nissan thing, whatever it is.
It's something like that, yeah.
So let's bring it down and have a look. We'll do a bit of an introduction to the project on this video and what we're going to do and how it's going to probably change it as we go through.
Absolutely.
As it goes through life.
See what we've got ourselves into.
So let's bring it down and we'll have a look and see what we're going to be doing. What is it?
This
was
a 3-door Sierra Mark 1. And somebody has grafted in suspension points for a Nissan S14 suspension and cross member and axle and all the running gear.
Yes.
And then we're going to put a Supra in it, but we've took the springs out to see how low it goes.
Going to put a Supra in it, are we?
Supra. Well, it's in.
Well, are you going to put a car in a car?
Engine. Supra engine.
Which is
2JZ. Is that what we should say? 2JZ? That's in there, look. It's in there already.
Well, it's floating.
Floating. But yeah, the first problem is we don't really like the height of it. This has got no springs in it.
No. And it still looks high.
Like with the 80, this spring's bolted on with it. This is wants to be a bit lower, I think. And then if we go moving the like suspension points up, I think we're gonna encounter the wheels touching the tub, so and the floor's sticking down a bit, and the back's not low enough, so I think we're gonna have to just cut it all out and start again.
Oh. So.
Gotta have it a little bit lower, I think. So it's already.
So 2J out first.
Yeah, that's
out.
only floating, so we can get that out, and then we'll. Well, we can already see it's not low enough. We've got no suspension trouble because we're all the way down. And the arms are not in the ideal positions.
Yeah.
They're all pointing uphill. So there's only one thing for it, really.
So what else are we cutting out? All of the floors?
Yeah, we cut the floors out because they're at the minute they're like flat there, and then they curve up, so we can make them. We'll make them come in straight across there, so we'll gain like 3 inches across the floor.
That's massive.
It is massive. Don't want no bigger than that, do you?
Well, I don't know.
Big as you need. And then we're going to move all this up so we can get some bigger wheels in and a bit more clearance.
Bit more lock.
Clearance, bit more lock.
Bit more lock.
Yeah, we haven't really looked at the lock yet, make sure we've got clearance, but then the wheels will be out a bit further. The cross member all wants to come up because the angle of the arm here is like pointing uphill, so we're going to have to move the cross member up.
Yep.
Engine's on the cross member at the minute, so I reckon the engine shouldn't go up much further. Once it goes back far enough to clear the cross member.
Yeah.
And then obviously gearbox tunnel's got to come up because it's not high enough.
What gearbox are we going?
Oh, we're going for a automatic 8 HP out of a BMW is the plan.
So a few people have done this.
I've seen a few things on YouTube, so we're going to have a go.
Oh. If anyone's done such conversion, drop a comment below to let us know how it went or anything we should look out for as we're going.
We'll find out.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
But it's always good to know any potential problems we might run into before we get there.
Absolutely. And
then rear sort of diff axle, what we looking at doing?
Yeah, so whoever fabricated done a fairly nice job, to be fair. And it's on all the chassis. They built all the chassis up in there. So you got a nice chassis built up. But it's all like on these tubes. So once we cut all the chassis out, we can cut these tubes up, put threaded bungs in there, and move the old axle up into the car.
What we going for axle diff wise?
We got S14.
You were saying something about 350Z.
Oh yeah, 350Z diff, I think, because it's going to be stronger, and the shafts.
Yeah.
Shafts.
Brakes. 350Z.
I think 350Z bolts on S14. I could be wrong. Somebody tell me on that. But it's got no brakes on it at the minute, so
And then what were you saying about you having a discussion about steering earlier? Saying something about electric steering from someone has just come
yeah,
out.
E90 electric steering. I think they do a controller now, so you can control the
Speed.
speed of it, yeah, and the weight of it. So
So
look into that, but we're a bit far from that, to be fair, at the minute.
yeah,
The main bit is-
it will evolve as we progress.
Yeah, we'll work out as we go along. Main bit is get the suspension where we want it first,
Yeah.
and then get the engine and gearbox in, so we build the tunnel.
So we did actually pull this out of the storage corner about 2 months ago when we were preparing to get on with it. It's finally happening. The Sierra is coming out of its pit.
It's fun to do it, isn't it? Fun to get it going.
There ain't no crap stored on it at all, is there?
Oh, mate.
There ain't nothing in there. There ain't nothing on the roof.
Be a move.
We've had Christmas and stuff in between. And I've moved house. But now we're back into it.
Let's go.
Ready?
Yep.
You got it.
Go your way a bit.
Huh?
Your way a bit. Bit more. Bit more. Okay, up.
We've weird.
Thirsty bastard. Okay, he's yours.
Oh, good, mate. I've got Mark 4 that going then.
Yeah.
That is mine. Right, strip down.
Straight.
Let's get the angle
That was easy,
grinder,
wasn't it?
chop him up,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah, just cut the bulkhead out first.
So all of this coming out, yeah?
I reckon. Then cut these bars out.
Yeah.
And then.
So all of this, the suspensions, all of this coming up.
Yeah. Well, it sounds easy, doesn't it?
No. You've got to get it back in the right places.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll cut all these bars out first, get the bulkhead out, and we'll probably get the floor out. Floor out first, I think. Floor out, bulkhead out, bars out, floor out.
Do you know what you're doing?
No, not a clue.
Oh, it's just
Let's have a go.
chop it and hoop.
Yeah.
Cut him up.
Two blades, please.
I thought we were going to reuse that bit.
Okay, perfect. Straight in the shit box behind that.
Shitbox? Oh mate, there's some rust under there.
The rust here, mate.
Bulkhead out, next bit. Floor.
Floor. Floor and tunnel, I think.
What the hell was that?
She's out of there.
Floored it.
Now what?
Well, it looks usually what a Ford's made of.
Yeah. Holy.
We don't get this extreme on cars usually.
No.
Zero floor,
That's it, now you're just.
zero bulkhead.
Well, I cut the tubes across now for the seats, that'll do.
Yeah, good one.
Ready to go. 2333 355 2083 2051 950 269 67 680 2455 243
5.
3.
Done a lot of measuring because we're moving on to the next bit now, which is
Cut the front off.
chopping these tubs out. Correct?
Yeah.
Done your drawings?
Yeah. This is very important information here. As you can see, because we use permanent marker. And this is all the measurements we need to make sure it's in the right places. Yeah? Ernie agrees? Do you agree, Ern?
Sounds alright.
No problem.
This is the CAD department. All of our very important measurements.
All the measurements are done now, so we're going to just chop it all off.
Where's Blake gone?
Disintegrated. Luckily you got a main man. Main man's provided me with a new disc.
You have to do better than that.
You are my best friend. He fucking believes it as well. Believes it.
Right, that's one inner swing out.
What
There's
are
not
we doing?
much of this car left. But
What would have been better off doing is just starting with our own car.
well, we're kind of making our own car now. It's kind of we are starting with our own car. What we're going to be left with? Some A-pillars and a roof.
Yeah, the roll cage.
Yeah.
We can cutting that out, are we?
No. It is getting less and less of a car.
We can still put the wings on now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's got to get worse before it gets better. Betterer.
Better.
Right, let's get the other side off, and we can start putting it back together then.
Yeah?
Oh, we'll be done within a week.
Yeah, no problem.
And the other one's out. So the other one's out on the floor. On with the other one. First one.
A lot of cleaning up to do now. Bars cleaned up. Because obviously they ain't going to be in the same direction or nothing. So
No.
clean all that up. Clean this up so we can actually come up with a better idea.
So we're looking at reattaching right at the top of here, are we?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's probably, well, it might be higher than that to be fair.
As high as we can get it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
When we were reviewing the footage, we noticed that the microphone had cut out when we were doing the measurements for how far to move up the inner arch. So here's yours truly to tell you how he did it.
Well, basically we laid that bit of paper on and traced round the outline that we'd cut the inner arch out of, just so we can make it a little bit easier when we move it up the 3 inches to have a guideline to where we're going to.
And it works a treat, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, we just kept it like 10 mil away from the line when we cut it out, and yeah, it seemed to work a treat.
Happy days. Right, onwards we go. So the front bits are back in.
I've got it tacked back in.
Tacked back in overnight.
I couldn't wait for the cameraman.
Couldn't wait.
Got the bars in here, or onto the roll cage, holding it all in the right places so it can't move. Yeah, it looks about right. Height wise and stuff. It's all measured in there.
Off of the measurements that we took
Yeah,
before we cut it out.
it's all pretty much there. Seems square enough. Let's do the back.
Backer. Now we're moving on to your favourite end,
Rear end.
rear end.
Who doesn't love a rear end?
Who doesn't love a rear end, especially when it's sideways?
Sideways.
Sideways rear.
Sideways rear.
So plan for here, rip that bit of metal sheet out.
Well, yeah, it's welded in, so we'll cut this around. Oh, first off, we'll take the back boot off though.
Oh yeah, make it a little bit easier.
Sparks stuck to the windscreen, back screen, even though we don't need it.
Windscreen. Yeah.
So we cut this
Cut
out,
that out.
and then because we're going to move it up, I'm not going to get involved in these bars. Is the plan?
It is the plan.
It is the plan.
We've always got a plan.
The chassis is there, so I'm going to probably measure down, cut round the chassis so it comes up through the bar,
Oh.
and then cut these tubes off. These tubes have got threads in them. We'll have to take it all out, cut this chassis bit out first, and then
Yeah.
have a look at them, and then cut them up
To match the
3
front.
inches
To match the front.
to match the front. Back should be easy. We should be able to get 3 inches in there. Just got to be this bit here. We're going to have to cut this chassis round, and then obviously box all this in and cut all this out. Let's just get involved.
Get involved, right.
Find out what happens.
Boot off first and
Peel
then
off, cut this middle out,
get the grinder out.
get the grinder out, see what happens.
Again.
Yeah.
Go! lock, mate. To me.
It's quite heavy, actually.
To me.
You got it or what?
I think so. Find out in a minute when it smashes on the floor. Ow.
Spoiler alert.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, dust. Jesus Christ. Subframe off.
So, that's the plan. There ain't many bolts holding it in by the look of it. We have got a bit of a problem because I've jacked it up on the subframe.
Okay.
Bit more, Cam.
There.
Bit more. Beautiful. Nice job.
More chopping.
Big boy.
Cue the music. That is rear floor out. Don't do that. I don't want it falling off.
It's ratchet strapped to the ramp, mate.
Yeah, right. Sound. So next bit then is cut a little bit out of these bar. That one, that one, that one. Bit out of that, and then a bit out of the ones that are on the bit that we cut out,
Yeah.
and then weld it all back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
So how much?
You know what you're doing, mate. You crack on.
How much have we got to cut out of each tube?
3 inches.
Yeah, but there ain't 3 inches on there, so there's a bit out of each one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm going to cut it down close. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll add it together. Well, I know how long they were to start with. This was 10 inches.
Yeah.
So 10 minus 3 is like, I don't know, 4 inches, isn't it? Is that right?
Sounds alright.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll cut that out, get it right.
Sounds like you've already got it right.
Yeah, 4 inches.
Might be a bit.
5 inches. 6 inches.
Weld it all back together and then see what happens when you put the wheels back
we'll
on.
add some numbers together, work it out, and then we'll measure it and weld it in.
But before we do that, time for a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Whilst we're having our cups of tea inside the Sierra, where you gone? Let's do a little history of the Sierra. How long have we had it? It's got to be 3 years?
Yeah, got me some of that, yeah.
3 years.
Bought off a good friend of mine, Trig. He just had his...
You haven't got any mates.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah. He had it lying around in his workshop.
We got any pictures of it when you first got it? On your phone anywhere?
I think so.
We'll have a look.
Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll put some in now.
Now?
We might nothing there though.
If we find one, we'll put it in.
Yeah, good plan.
And
Yeah, so I'd just been sat in the corner for ages. It all come about because I had the engine,
the engine,
the 2J,
that came in
a Mark II S I bought.
that yellow thing, wasn't it?
Yellow thing, yeah.
Got a picture of that one?
Oh, yeah, got a picture of that.
Here, pop up.
Pop up. Might have a little video.
Oh, we'll put that in now.
And yeah, so I had the engine, and the car was a bit of a dog.
It was bent rear axle,
Lots
wasn't
of lots of bits to make it work right.
it? So you just ditched the engine out of the yellow one.
Yeah, I took the engine out, took the gearbox out because I used the gearbox in the Cortina that I race now.
Yeah.
The Tractive. Engine sat there.
Then it made his way into the Sierra.
Yeah, the engine just rested in there, and that was the project all along. And then I was always going to take the engine, the gearbox back out the Cortina.
Yeah.
To put back on there to get a 6-speed sequential for the Cortina, but
Never happened.
gone down the route of BMW gearbox manual, and now
Manual?
Yeah, that's what I started. That's what I was going to do before, wasn't it?
Manual in, oh, what, in the yellow Escort?
No, in here. I was
Oh, right,
manual
yeah.
5-speed diesel gearbox.
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah.
back of it.
But we've gone at 8 HP now.
8 HP we've gone for. Automatic BMW gearbox.
Beautiful.
So that's how it's all come about, really.
That one.
And yeah, since we got it on the ramp, it's been on the ramp a couple of months. I haven't really touched it. But as soon as I put it on the ramp, we realised it wasn't going to be low enough. So
No.
hence why
This video is
everything's out of
started.
it now.
Yeah.
Thought I'd do it once, do it right. have it how we want it.
On the floor.
Well, yeah. I don't think it's going to be that low. But, well, I don't know. I
I'd
think
be
basically
surprised.
everything's out of it. We better lower it and put some wheels on.
Let's have a look. She's floored, mate. On the floor.
On the floor. That's about right, I think. The front's about right. About the height.
Yo.
I think the back's going to be a bit lower than that.
Got a bit more to cut out, haven't we?
Yeah, well. If that wants to be right out, we still need a. So I reckon I'm going to cut up in here and then put a big tub out. I think, well, the wheels are going to be stuck out the arches anyway, so. I'll probably tub it to there or something.
Tub it.
Tub it. Big tub. And then, yeah, the wheels will probably be, ones I got, I could get them, probably be out here somewhere, right?
We have to build some arches.
Yeah.
Cortina
A bit of a
style.
cosy. Well, yeah. A bit of a hint to cosy looking.
Cothe.
Cosy.
Cora cothe.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It'll probably look nothing like a cosy arch when we finish.
No.
Just make it fit. Or just have the wheels hanging out the arches.
Yes. Bit more trimming to do
I
now.
want to cut it out now and make the wheels stick out.
Oh, what? Cut this out?
Yeah.
Go on then.
It's going to be like up here, I think.
Right, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's get the
Should we get the suffering back in?
get some bits back in now because it's starting to look a bit thin on the ground.
Yes. Holy moly.
Well, standard Ford, isn't it? The holes are usually done by rust. Rust.
Yeah, let's cut some tubes in.
Chuck it back together.
Chuck it back in.
Simple as that. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
We're going to have a bit of a clean-up operation. So we're going to clean up all the metal work and then we can weld that bit back in.
Yeah, cut these off then. Clean up this all around here. Clean up this. Just so it's easy to get to at the minute.
Done a bit on this side already.
Yeah, bit of a clean up.
That's not cold at all.
That was all.
That was warm. Right, let's do some cleaning. Notches.
Do we think they're going to fit?
Notches. And that's to go round these.
Yeah.
So that should all just go straight back up.
Oh yeah.
First go, yeah?
Yeah, sounds alright. We'll see in a minute.
We get a bit of wood and gearbox hoist and we'll pump them up in. Oh, you're fucking brilliant.
Specky prick.
Here goes nothing.
I don't know about the bars.
What? No.
No is the answer.
Say when.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Silence is needed. Come forward, so we want
The sound of silence.
the sound of the Sierra.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. Hello.
Grinder.
Grinder. That's what your mum's on, isn't it?
Is it? I better join up so I can.
Oh, don't say it.
I can hook up.
Hook up with mummy.
Let's still fit up through there because.
Why? Why? Third attempt.
Yeah. See, it's not right.
Take 4.
Take 4. Yeah. It's getting closer.
Take 5.
This side's being annoying.
Take 462.
Don't fit now, I'm gonna burn it.
Been here 3 weeks, 2 days, 12 hours, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Attempt number...
Lost count now?
yeah, I lost count. Give up. It's got to fit now though, isn't it? Surely.
Well, this ain't the final check because we need to put the cross member. Yeah.
Subframe back in.
Yeah.
Make sure that's in the right place.
Subframe in. On your head. We don't even need the jack, do we?
No. As long as... Where have you put the bolts? Oh, you...
10 minus 3.
54.
I said it was 4, but this is saying it's 7. How did that work out?
Don't know.
Weird, isn't it? We'll trim out of this height, boys. Little trim out of there.
Perfect. Ah.
You alright?
Yeah.
Sorry if we're boring you, mate. Jesus Christ.
We're relatively happy with where it is.
Yeah, we're going to weld this one. And then,
Manoeuvre the other one.
yeah, the other one's miles out. We'll make it work.
You're not allowed to say that.
We'll tack this side.
Tacked.
Tacked. Side to side's good, we just got to get back to front.
You are fucking back to front.
2, 3. 5, 4. 2, 3,
5.
5, 0.
So you want to go 4 mil back.
Yeah, that'd be about right for the back one.
That was a committed weld.
Mig it. Yeah, that's about it. Solid.
Released. Oh. There we go. Recap.
Recap.
So, what we done? Cut the floor out, cut the front inner arches out, cut the whole rear out. Reattached
The
front arches, got them all
inner arches.
3 inches up, higher up into the inner arches.
Inner arches.
They're back on, and then raise the rear to suit.
Yes. It's all tacked, but
It's all in place now.
All in
We're
place, all
yeah,
tacked.
at the level that we want it. A lot higher up, so we can put the Sierra
on our
on
ass.
her ass.
On our ass.
On her ass.
Exciting.
Yeah. So, what's next, Mr. P?
Lots of boring, grinding and welding and making mounting plates and
For
well, this is coming out. I'm gonna cut this out now, and then all like the chassis bits going to the sides. Got to make all that.
yeah.
Make all that.
So
And
a
then-
lot strengthening panels and
Yeah.
bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs, and then weld all the front in. Make all these bits, all the wheel wells. Make all the bits, and then put some bars, put the proper roll cage bars in, because I want to put the engine in really, and then build the bulkhead around the engine and gearbox. So you know, might be reusing the floor, give that a clean up. It'll be probably up it, and then it'll be up in here.
So the floor's going to be a lot higher up in the car,
Yeah.
which is obviously that was the plan from
Floor can go
the
everywhere,
start.
but
Well, it wasn't really the plan from the start, was it? We were just going to try and put it back together as it was, but it wouldn't have sat right, would it?
No,
So,
gotta be,
gotta
look right, innit?
Yeah.
Whilst doing skids.
yes.
So yeah, should be right.
So a bit of welding,
Lots
bit
of
cleaner.
lots of welding, eh? Lots of welding.
Lots of welding coming up.
Boring. Cutting and
Yes.
making panels.
How can we make it less boring to watch?
Go and do some skids and something else. Take the boredom away, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we?
Come on then.
Sounds good to me.
end of the first video of the new project car. We shall be back on the next one, doing the little bits we said earlier. Sorry if it's a bit more boring, grindy metal work stuff, but
Grinding the metal, making platches, yeah.
it is what it is at the beginning stages. I promise it will get more entertaining
Oh yes.
when we get into the fitting of components such as engine and gearbox and stuff. Becomes a bit more exciting then.
Yeah.
But as always, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And every project car needs a name. We haven't got a name for this one. So,
Oh my lord.
think of a name. Drop a comment below what we should name the project.
Sierra, Nissan, Toyota.
Sierra, Supra, Nissan, BMW, gearbox, whatever. Come up with something, drop it in the comments below, and we shall pick one.
Mongrel.
Well, that'll do. Sound. Right, we'll see you on the next video. Happy days.
See you later.
See you later, people. Bye. Penis.